turn? Could we turn? Actually, I'm gonna go with turn. Ready? Ready? God damn it! It is reality. Okay. I don't know why Turn's not playing that much this season. Did he like fall out of favor with January or something?
3전 전승을 기록을 할 때 여러 가지로 분위기가 굉장히 좋았었다가 최근에 그 경기 감각이 다소 좀 무뎌진 듯한 그런 느낌을 받을 때가 있습니다. 아무래도 확실한 판단을 해야 할 때 약간 좀 어중간한 판단이 아닌가.
versus reality.
본인의 플레이, 본인의 마우스 클릭에
So the playoff capable Zerg versus the mediocre Terran. HoeJJa, of course, cannot actually play well in the regular season Pro League. So, not expecting the highest level of match here, but I guess we'll see. I shouldn't BM the players too much. Should only BM them a little bit here and there, you know, just keep them on their toes. So clearly, like, that's their motivating factor, you know, is to not get BM'd by me on stream. Like, that's what drives them to practice 15 hours a day and improve. Pretty sure. Alright, in the bottom left is the red Zerg. We have HoeJJa. We are on WCS Cloud Kingdom. And is it just me, or did he only rally his workers and not set his other rally point? I guess it doesn't matter because he's not making units yet, but it's kind of funny. Anyway, it's like in the top right, we will have reality as Blue Terran. Sweet. Stream can't handle 16-9. They can't handle it. It's too much. Man, I almost said it was cross map, which would have been terrible because it's a 2-player map. So I guess it is kind of cross map. Can you say cross map? Can you say cross spawns on a 2-player map? So I mean they are on opposite corners of the map, right? But I don't think that actually makes sense. I don't know, I'll have to think about that one. Hey, it looks like a drone's going out already. Is that just gonna be a drone scout? I think it's just gonna be a drone scout. It's too early for a 15 hatch. I guess we'll see if the stream decides to work. Alright, fine. Uh-oh, do we have 2 racks in front? He's not actually hiding them either, he's just like building them at the ramp. Like the drone's gonna go there, and it's gonna see what's going on. That's actually really interesting. Like, you'd think that, I don't know, he would maybe make one in his main and like hide the other one, but he's just like making them at the front. He actually does not give a shit. He just doesn't care. Like, the drone comes in, he's like, oh well, I guess I'll just start nibbling at this SCV. Is he actually gonna lose that SCV? Oh man, 1 hit left. That was unnecessarily close. Or I guess that was close because that just shows how ghosty he is. I don't know, pulling it exactly in time. Yeah, I think that was actually a hatchery first though from HoeJJa. That's why he scouted so early. So doing the 13 drone scout into 15 hatchery, and yeah, so now he's starting his spawning pool. But the second barracks is almost done here, so reality going to be putting on a lot of pressure with this 2 racks. And you know what? You know, it's actually a very nice position because also, you know, if this 2 racks pressure doesn't work, he can always just lift off the barracks and make a wall at his natural. And I think if he just makes like a 3rd barracks there, it'll like completely wall off. Pretty sure. Anyway, or you can just make like 2 depots or something. So that'll be nice. But the thing is, like, he could have achieved a similar effect if he'd like made 1 barracks at the top of his ramp, kind of like to wall in, and maybe made the second one like at the bottom left of his main. Although I guess no, if he did that, the Marines would be like a few seconds slower. So, well, I guess we'll see if he does any damage with this. Looks like HoeJJa's like really paranoid. He's got 7 drones off the line to stop this. But I like, oh wow, that's actually really cool bunker positioning though. By reality, it's gonna be very difficult for the drones to actually attack that. It's kind of like pressed against the wall. There's a bit of a gap though. I thought it was pressed directly against the cliff. There is a bit of a gap, but that's fine. So he's just gonna kind of leapfrog bunkers up towards the Zerg's natural. But it looks like a bit of a Zergling run by here from HoeJJa. That is a bit of a risky move. I thought oh no, look, he looks like he's just gonna come from the back. I thought he was gonna go and just try and cut off reinforcements, and actually he might get all these Marines. Oh my god, the second bunker is not finished. Beautiful surround by HoeJJa. Oh man. owning those Marines. Wow, very nice move. I think Reality might have assumed the same thing that I did, which was that he was going around to counter and pick off reinforcements, but he just like came right back and surrounded those Marines. That was really sick. So now the second bunker is not going to finish. And I think that's basically the end of this attack, because the spine crawler is up as well. There's like nothing that Reality can do now, so you should just expand or something. Yeah, he's not going to do anything. And looks like there's a gas steal from HoeJJa. Very interesting. I guess doesn't want doesn't want any kind of 2 racks into like Cloak Banshee silliness coming out from Reality. But you know, Reality didn't even take 1 gas, so that's a bit of an interesting choice there. I mean, it does give him complete vision. So now Reality is building his command center out of vision of that extractor. But obviously, since he hasn't taken the other gas yet, HoeJJa knows that it's like it has to be a command center. Like, the only other remotely possible thing would be, I don't know, adding on 3 more barracks or something and doing some kind of weird 1 base 5 racks all in, but that is extremely unlikely. And of course he does see the gas being taken now for Reality. So HoeJJa, I'm pretty sure will know that this is in fact a fast expand. And it's interesting that Reality actually built the command center in his main. He didn't actually do the wall off with the natural that I thought he would. I don't actually understand why. Because he could have made a pretty safe wall off with those 2 barracks plus a 3rd building of any kind, really. I don't know why he didn't do that, and he's just like pulling everything back to his main. Because now it makes less sense that he built those 2 barracks where he did, if he's not going to do that wall in. I'm actually really confused now. But I will just assume that's me being bad, and I'm sorry about the stream lagging. I can't really do anything. What? I don't even have Skype open, do I? Oh no, I do. Maybe I should close Skype. Alright, let me close Skype just in case that's affecting it. Alright, now I can do nothing more to make the stream not lag. So he's actually building a bunker at the top of his ramp here. Reality's actually like playing super scared after his aggression didn't work. I'm not actually sure what he thinks could happen here. Because I mean, HoeJJa doesn't actually even have a gas yet, so like he's getting a 3rd base right now. Wow, this is actually kind of greedy from HoeJJa. HoeJJa already getting a 3rd. I mean, he knew it was a fast command center from Reality, but you know, Reality like didn't actually go down to his natural yet, and HoeJJa's already getting a 3rd up. HoeJJa's gonna be in a really nice position. He's now actually taking all 4 gases simultaneously, which is pretty nice, and actually a 3rd command center from Reality, but he doesn't even have his natural yet. What? He did not have his natural, he's just like making a 3rd CC. Alright. Triple mules on 1 base. Oh baby. You know what this is, guys? He's gonna like, watch him just do something completely ridiculous, like mass supply depot drop or something, and just do some huge all-in with SCVs and Marines. Just like do a bit by bit with triple orbitals. And just like drop mules in front of your Marines to buffer against the Lings. Oh, that'd be hilarious. Obviously it's not gonna happen because it'd just be stupid, but it'd be pretty funny. Anyway, really gonna put on a bit more Marine pressure here. Gonna go poke the 3rd a little bit, but those are unupgraded Marines. So like the stim has only just started, and I'm pretty sure they don't have combat shields. They just like have nothing. So he's gonna be a little bit careful. There's actually 4 queens out now. With that nice queen range, he's gonna be quite nice. Pretty good against the Marines. They have a few Zerglings in tow as well, but that hatchery is actually down to less than half health here, so with some good micro, Reality might make something happen, but more and more Zerglings are coming out. So that's going to be a bit risky. But the thing is, Zergling speed is like not even close to done yet, of course, because HoeJJa delayed getting his gas so much, so you know, the Lings won't really be able to chase him down. But in reality, he doesn't actually know that, so he's going to pull back right now. I mean, for all he knows, HoeJJa could have taken, you know, 1 or 2 faster gases and gotten his speed up. So he doesn't want to risk losing that early Marine group. But it is in fact a lair and Baneling Nest now. Interesting. It's like 1-1 on the way for Melee and Carapace for HoeJJa. And otherwise some standard bio coming out of Reality. It's like going double engineering base actually in the back of his main. And get his double upgrades, but of course those are going to be a lot slower than the Zerg's upgrades, so he's actually going to get out upgraded by HoeJJa here. He's poking around with some Hellions now. And doing the good old switcheroo on the starport. Looks like he's actually not going to float that 3rd command center over to his 3rd just yet. Just going to use it for the extra mules. We have seen that a decent amount recently. I just think it's quite funny that he made the 3rd command center before he'd even secured his natural. but that's fine. Meanwhile, looks like infestation bit already done, getting that energy upgrade. Actually, what's the energy upgrade called for infestors? Is it like parasitic glands or something like that? I can't remember. Anyway. Pathogen glands, that was it. Yeah, I knew it started with a P. Pathogen glands. I was close. Parasitic glands, pathogen glands. Yeah, it's pretty close. Anyway, bit of a Lynx around here. Unfortunately, Lings are not very good in StarCraft 2. Oh man. If this was Brutal, those Marines would have got shredded. Oh, that would have been brutal. But no, those Marines, they stood their ground. It's like, surround? What's surround? Anyway, it's like extra macro hatch going down here. 1-1 is now finished for HoeJJa, and he hasn't started 2-2 yet. He should. He does have his lair finished already. Meanwhile, bit of a bunker depot wall going down at the natural. Joy Command Center still chilling there. Looks like he's actually saving energy on that one, not dropping all his mules. He's going to use some comsats here, take down some creep tumors. I guess also just to make sure there's no crazy borrowed banelings or anything, because borrowed is actually almost done. Centrifugal hooks is about to finish as well, so Reality has to be very, very careful here. The banelings are going to start rolling in a second, and there's only a couple of medevacs here to heal the Marines. They cannot afford to stim too much, and looks like now the baneling movement upgrade has finished, so Reality is going to pull back here. Fortunately for him, the creep doesn't actually extend out too far, at least by the third. It's actually going out a little bit further from the natural there. You can see it's already reaching the watchtower. Not the best creep spread I've ever seen, but you know, it's alright. In the meantime, Siege Tank's on the way for Reality. Siege Mode though only just started, so it's going to be a little while before he can do that, and it looks like loading up a drop going probably into the main base here, but I think those Lings did see it. I'm not 100% sure. Actually, it looks like maybe they didn't, and oh no, getting a surround on the Hellions there, a bit of a mistake by Reality. I mean, 4 Hellions is not the biggest deal in the world, but you know, same cost as a command center basically. And oh, now the medevacs have been spotted. He's actually just going to unload one here just to kill the Overlord and send the second one into the main base. Looks like a few banelings rolling over to deal with that, and some Zerglings staying in position to deal with this drop. So it doesn't look like it'll be too effective here. Reality just trying to find some way he can do a bit of damage to the Zerg. Looks like he's going to try and drop here in this obnoxious little spot, just to go in the mineral line basically. And oh man, what is HoeJJa doing? He's not pulling his drones, man. Pulling his drones a little bit slowly there, losing a few extra drones that he actually needed to, but is going to force Reality to lift up once again. And I do apologize for the lag. Hopefully, it's not too bad. Anyway, third command center just now lifting off and float over there to that third base. And oh no! Oh man, I jinxed it. I was like, hey guys, I hope it doesn't lag anymore. And it's like, oh, you get no stream. I mean, on the other hand, I guess it. My wish came true, and that it wasn't actually lagging anymore. It just wasn't doing anything. Like it can't lag if it doesn't work at all, right? I guess that's fine. And oh, sick fungal! Oh my God, Reality getting a monster fungal on all his units, and the banelings roll in, and did we just like buffer into? That wasn't even a buffer into GG. That was like a stream crash into fungal into GG. Oh my goodness. Reality like barely even left his base. He's like opens the door, he's like already, he's like, alright, here we go, let's go attack, and then suddenly his army's not there anymore. Oh my goodness. So I'm pretty sure that's gonna be game. Because HoeJJa in the meantime is actually double expanded to that left side base and to the normal fourth. So Reality's now on 5 bases, or sorry, HoeJJa rather. HoeJJa's on 5 bases and Reality has like nothing. He's lost his entire army. Oh God. At least we saw that. At least we didn't miss that during the stream crash, so thank goodness. Thank goodness. Because otherwise we would have come back and then like Reality would have been completely dead and we'd had no idea why. It would have been like that game between Effort and the Protoss, I can't remember who. Where it's just like random buffering and stream crashing and then the game ends and we don't know what happened. Or that Bisu game where it's just like buffer into Doritos commercial. That was exciting. Anyway. Looks like Reality gonna try and pull it back with some nice drop harass, but look at how small his army is though. He's got like one group of Marines over here harassing this base, and then like 2 medevacs and 20 Marines over there, and that's it. It's like his entire army. I mean, I don't think even MKP could micro these Marines to win this. Although it looks like these are some sick Marines here. Okay, it looks like the Banelings take him out. Those Lings were doing almost no damage. Meanwhile, that drop has actually done an insane amount of damage. He's killed every single drone there, basically, at that base. But, he's just gonna GG out. He knows he can't do anything. And he is very sad about that. He's like, fungals. I'm pretty sure that's what he said. Like, I don't speak Korean, and I couldn't even hear what he said, but I'm pretty sure it was something along the lines of, third, fungals, banelings, bounce.
그렇습니다. 진짜 안 풀린다라는 것이 그냥 표정에서 뚝뚝 묻어나올 정도로 지금 김기현 선수가 제대로 플레이가 안 되고 있습니다. 연패를 지금 당하고 있기 때문이기도 합니다만은 상대적으로 구광민 선수가
That looks like Scarlet's in the chat. Hi, Scarlet.
잘 풀어나갔기 때문이기도 하거든요.
I like wave, but then I realized it doesn't do anything. Man, it's so terrible. I keep making...